Good afternoon, everybody. Ollamh here, and welcome back to Let's Play Tex Murphy Overseer. So, we need to use the log and the rope. To the ladder, because I remember. Okay, we've got the thing in the ceiling, the skylight. So, alright. We just need to make sure that there's nothing more that we need.
Bullet caught the gas line. One spark and I'm a brick.
One spark, yes. And ooh, wait, what's you?
Mini torch.
Aha! Aha! That'll be the spark, I am sure. Okay. So, we need to angle up. And, okay. So, ladder up to there. Yeah. Or rope. Just rope and... Okay, that's got it solid. No, Tex, wait. Wait. Tex. I was gonna say, Tex, wait a minute. Yeah.
I'll need to lure those thugs inside before I can climb through the skylight, or they'll just have a clear shot at me.
Right. I get that. Okay. So, alright. Reload. Okay. So, we need to open you. We need to open you. We need to grab you. Now, of course, we have the clothing and the blow-up doll, which we will use to distract them. No, we're not done yet, damn it. Okay, so now if we take the doll decoy...
Hey, I've got a proposition for you. A girlfriend would like to meet you.
Show us the girl. Hi, boys. Come on in, let's have a party. I've got s'mores. Okay, we're coming in.
Really?
I love hunters.
Really? Okay, so now...
That's just a rubber doll!
Yeah. Don't wait around, Tex. Okay. Woof. That's a bad idea.
Well, I had a few singed hairs, but
Yeah,
it was
and then
okay.
I think what happened was we used the lighter to drop it in, and boom.
Ooh, it sounds like Sylvia's about to make another appearance.
That's a good guess. After I got out of Knott's Inferno, I decided to fly back to Linsky's warehouse, check up on my client.
But she wasn't there.
Have I told you this part of the story before?
Oh, no, it's just that, well, I know how women work.
Well,
that's...
anyway.
Damn it, Tex!
So
I
she's
was
not
gonna
at the
say that, you
warehouse. I fly over
bastard!
to her apartment. She's not there either. So I get in my speeder, I fly back to my office, I walk in the door.
And she's waiting for you.
Naked. No, not naked? I figured she was gonna be
Wearing
naked.
Something very nice.
To tell you the truth, I did not even notice.
Oh, of course not. So then she says, "Hello, handsome."
Well, needless to say, I was very, very upset with her.
I'm sure. Right until she opened her coat.
I thought we agreed that you would stay at the warehouse.
I know, but I started worrying something would happen to you. I don't feel very comfortable about being alone right now.
Sylvia, this thing is dangerous, and I don't think you realize how dangerous it is.
Well, tell me. I'm paying your tab after all.
Yeah, sure, bring business into this.
Well, that's what it is, isn't it? Am I not just a client?
She should be if you're following the rules.
Plenty after me.
That's what I tell myself.
What do you mean by that?
You know what I mean by that.
Tell me.
There's this thing. It's called the rules of a PI. And the number one rule is, don't fall for a client.
That wouldn't happen, would it?
Yeah, well, I'm holding you personally responsible for making me even think twice about it.
I feel so guilty.
I'm sure you do.
You should.
See,
So tell me, are there any rules about kissing a client?
That falls squarely under Rule 1.
The rule that you're thinking twice about?
no, it doesn't, because it only says don't fall in love with
How
her.
many rules are there?
37 so far.
So 36 out of 37, that's not so bad. And I won't tell a soul.
Sounds like you were just about ready to go into the deep fryer.
No, it's more like a quick sear, followed by a slow simmer.
Listen, Sylvia.
Wow.
It has been an incredibly long day. And my resistance is just about 0. So if you will take 10 paces back, promise to quit smelling so good. I promise you that when this is over, look into the possibility. We got a deal.
Okay, I'll be good. But I'll hold you to that promise.
I've got a cot in the other room. You take that and I'll sleep here.
Sweet dreams.
Well, see?
That's not gonna be hard.
See? She's already broken her into the deal, Tex. Don't be a chump. And Chelsea doesn't look happy. Wait, you're still wearing the wedding ring?
Do you miss her?
Oh, yeah, this again. You know, as soon as I lose some weight, I think I'm gonna get rid of it. I don't think I need to be reminded anymore.
What, it won't come off? Is that what he's saying? He gained so much weight that
I
it...
don't think I do.
Good. Because I'm very selfish, you know.
That's one of the things that really attracts me to you.
Boy, that makes me happy to hear it. So now that you've described to me just about every temptation a man can stand, what happens next?
Yeah.
Nothing happened? Nothing happened, okay? Actually, I flew Sylvia back to the warehouse.
Good.
I thought you'd like that part.
Yeah.
I went back to the office, and I had a call.
Wait, is this from the mutant again?
You find the chess move?
I
Yeah.
did. It was in the design of Val Davis's pass card. Look, I'm ready to meet with you. Just tell me when and where.
It isn't safe yet. But I have another lead for you. Find out about Greg Call.
Who's Greg Call?
He was the lead programmer on the STG project. He knew about Overlord.
Well, how do I find
Okay.
Greg Call?
Wait, isn't that like...
Overlord.
Oh, God.
Call is dead.
Oh, that's gonna make him easy.
I know the
Call
guy.
suspected that someone on the inside was selling out the STG project. For that reason, he relocated to a secret base of operation. If you find that, all your questions will be answered.
Any hints on how I'm supposed to do that?
The police were warned that Call might turn up dead. They may have found something that could lead you to where he was working.
Okay, that's great.
I gotta go.
So Greg Call was the head of the SDG project.
Yeah, but he was the dead head.
So now you went back to see Detective Clements, right?
Good guess.
Okay, can I play
You
again?
seem to think I'm some sort of street
Jeez.
informant. I'm gonna start charging you for these consultations.
Well, you know, you've been so very good to me. I think I'm gonna do you a favor.
I know
Yeah.
who Jim Slade is.
If you're on the level, I'll trade you any information you want.
Done. Slade's at the Big Surf Lodge, number 6. It's off the Pacific Coast Highway, just north of Big Sur.
All right, so I need to ask you about damn everybody.
Never heard of it. Never heard of him. I don't have a lot of time to waste, Murphy. How do you find out about these people? They died a few days ago. We would have chalked it up to natural causes. An aneurysm, maybe. Except we got an anonymous tip through 911 the day before he died. Tipster said that if he died, we should perform an autopsy.
And let me guess, you found something. You found something in his brain.
It only turned up one unusual thing. A small capsule planted under the skin. Inside was a plastic tag with markings on it. Heads or tails of it. Maybe you should give it a try.
I would love to.
He's a hitman for hire, and he's on Interpol's 10 Most Wanted. If you're mixed up with him, I'd make sure your affairs are in order.
Not willingly.
I haven't got any information on that. Seems like a decent guy for a politician. I'll probably vote for him. I know he's a billionaire and runs Gideon Enterprises. That's about it. I've heard of it, but I don't have any privileged information about it.
Okay, so I don't think she can help us out with anything else. I just want to make sure to go through everything.
I don't have. She was a professor at USF.
Val Davis.
Died in a speeder wreck a couple of weeks ago. I guess you're gonna tell me it was an accident, right?
No, it
You've got
wasn't.
quite an imagination.
No, it was not. Okay. So I want to go back to the lab here, Val Davis's lab, real quick. Because basically I need to jot down like all of the because I need to jot down all of the chess moves. So Q, X, D7. All right. Cool. All right. So pass card E is RD1. Okay. Pass card F is BF5. And pass card G is RXE7. All right. Cool. So that gives us at least a little bit of information. I also will need like the passwords and stuff like that. I don't know Braille.
Nexus?
Okay, I don't know Braille.
I'm not sure it stood for anything. But I surmised that it had to do with Greg Call's secret base of operations. Now I had to ask around to see if anyone knew about it. You'll never guess who did.
I'm guessing this guy, the chess guy.
What brings you in? Can I interest you in a quick game?
Quick game, huh? Got a Parcheesi board laying around here?
Ah, the royal game of India. But sorry, this is a specialty shop.
Not surprising.
Well, it is a special place. Perfect place to chat.
Thanks. What's on your mind?
Nexus.
I haven't heard anything about.
Hammond?
Hammond's a mutant, and he's gone underground. He's on the run from something, but he's not talking about it. I can't tell you how to get a hold of him, and he's probably too spineless to want to talk to you anyway.
I wouldn't bet on that. Okay, don't know anything about anything else. Okay. Mr. Gideon?
You caught me at the last moment, Mr. Murphy. I was preparing to go abroad.
Thanks. Where to?
That sounds good. You know, I've heard Amsterdam is great.
Everything you've heard is true. I highly recommend it.
Yeah, he's probably
Now,
been
I
everywhere
I
you can think
spare
of.
you a few moments before I leave.
Great.
Your investigation has certainly got you into some obscure channels.
Ah.
Years ago, well after the government signed the UNGP treaty, Gideon Enterprises bought the rights to utilize dozens of abandoned government installations.
Including the Nexus.
Was the code name for an underground military facility located in Washington State near
Ah.
I don't believe we ever used the location. Ah, now there's a name I haven't heard in ages. I hired Sam to work at Gideon some 15 years ago, and after a decade of fruitful labors, we parted amicably. And then sadly we lost touch.
Oh, that's too bad. Greg Call? You know Greg? Greggy
Gregory
Poo?
was my right-hand man when I founded Gideon Enterprises, a brilliant programmer. Until recently, he headed a division of the corporation. I heard that Shimming fired him, undoubtedly removing the last traces of my influence.
So I'm noticing that everybody seems to be connected with Gideon.
Well, these chess moves are curious and vaguely familiar. Or perhaps they were part of some fabled match I may have read about. I can't say for certain.
I don't trust him. I do not trust him, sir. Excuse me. So go to Nexus. That should be where Greg
Space
was.
took a long time to find, and I won't bore you with the details, but the installation looked totally derelict from the outside. Once I found a way inside, I entered an underground laboratory that was brand new, state-of-the-art.
Ooh.
Was there anyone there?
No, but as soon as I stepped inside, I did hear a voice.
Stand by for system scan.
Well, this is not very welcoming. Not very welcoming at all.
So those men that jumped you had put some sort of implant into your head.
Exactly. And it seemed like I was in the best possible place to do something to remove it. I started looking around with just that in mind.
Just that in mind. No pun intended, I'm sure.
All right, so we now know about the implant, and we may be in a place to get rid of it. Awesome! Unfortunately, that is going to have to wait until another time because we are all out of time. As always, thank you guys very much for watching, and stay tuned for more from Ollamh Productions.
If you wanna see
Cheerio!
crazy and also lazy, then you should meet me and my friends.
Our story is finished.
No money,
and ready for work that will increase our knowledge. I recommend researching the local environment first. We need to know
their lights. This group of gangsters has to go up, follow them, and kill everybody in the car in order to be initiated into the Bloods.